I think so. I think you did studio wrestling.
Yeah.
Do you think we're back? Maybe. Comment on our page if you can hear us, of course, as we try to figure this out. So, later on here in a minute, I want to talk about who won where. So I have this list that I've been putting together that I want to talk about.
We're back.
Basically, who won where.
Maybe.
So let's start with the new Alex show. We'll just jump right into that. Can you hear me?
Can hear us,
Okay.
course, as we figure
New
out
Alex. New Alex is your home track.
New Alexandria Lions Club.
Yes. It's right there in near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
How many years you been going there, Big Wayne?
About 20 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am so amazed that there has a dedicated demolition derby track so close to the city of Pittsburgh and that you guys have been representing there. So this past week, June 15th at New Alex, in the pro stock, we got Bill, what's it, Glowacki?
Bill Glowacki.
Yeah.
Bob Glowacki's brother.
Okay. Ed Bort, this is in the pro stock class. First and second. Third is Dennis Hogan. Fourth is Wally Schick. What's up with Wally? I heard this is his first time back in years.
Wally got back behind the wheel after 20-some years, and he qualified for the championship.
Congratulations, Wally.
Yeah.
Rounding out the pro stock class, of course, is Andrew Myers. We're going out in a limited weld, where, of course, the Siopas did really well. Mark Siopa got first. Second, the show, Todd Siopa. Third, Joey Pernice. And from Smith Metalworks, Casey Smith. I heard he had you a little bit puckered there in the arena.
Oh, yeah. I almost got rolled.
Really?
First time ever.
Have you ever been rolled?
Never.
Oh, my gosh.
But it was fun.
I'd be so scared.
It was fun.
Oh,
I had one tire touching the dirt, so I just stayed on it, and I just spun around and I'm in there laughing, and then here comes cousin Mark and knocks me off. So, but that was a close one, but it was a fun, very brutal derby.
Nice.
I don't have a limited weld car anymore after that derby. So
okay.
Yeah. So
Corletto better get busy. So Zane Hassa is who finishes off the limited weld. So moving on. It's in the pro stock compacts. What is this? Crev War. Thank you. Clint Abadi, Matt War, Daryl Myers. I just painted his car. Corey Robertson in the economy stock.
Yeah.
compacts.
Wait. What the hell is economy? What is it? Economy stock compact. I don't get it. But my man Mike Ray won it. So
congratulations, Mike.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. It's just a regular stock. Compact.
I wouldn't know. Are you allowed to change the bumpers, or is this something where
I have no clue. That's a new
DOT
class.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on winning, Mike. Nick Young got third. Corey Sickles and Paul Krynock Jr. rounded that out.
This is the most important one here.
Oh, the mowers.
The mowers, yeah. The
mowers.
Mowers.
Chris and Chuck Plaus got first and second. Zach Kosick got... Oh, I'm sorry. Saxon Scheffler got first. My bad, Saxon. Chris and Chuck got second and third. Zach Kosick got fourth. And Marvin Wedge got fifth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a derby there tomorrow night. And you're entering in it?
Tomorrow is Cancer Awareness Night. One of the best nights of the year at New Alexandria. Derby Dog is the promoter of the Derby now. They Cancer Awareness Night. They do a balloon release for all the cancer survivors and people that have lost. I'm one of them, yes, and it's special to my heart. But they didn't have a class for me to run this week because Limited Weld isn't running this week, and it's a very, very, very good night. They raise a lot of money for charity. They raise a lot of money for cancer, and I don't know. Maybe I'll show up tomorrow. We'll see, in a lawnmower or something.
Well, you're known to win the cancer night. That's
4 years in a row.
That's your thing.
4 years. That's my shtick. Cancer night. I won it with cancer twice and without twice.
Well,
So
we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Without you, we wouldn't have half the things we have here.
Oh, thank you, Jason.
You know. Let's talk about some other places in America that's doing some derby. This is in Nebraska. Larry Steinbeck, brother to Will Steinbeck. That's Reed Steinbeck's dad. You remember them from Vegas. They had the Nebraska Strong cars. They were red and white with the spray painted pink on the back there with Nebraska Strong. Well, Larry won North Platte, Nebraska, and Ravenna, Nebraska. And so they're going to be coming back to Vegas, so we're going to be excited and root them on. That's that Stern Dirt Show that's happening in November. They're going to be wearing the Nebraska red and white colors. Will Steinbeck is running July 6th, August 3rd in Nebraska, and he is co-owner of Get Bent Promotions.
All right.
So
Steinbeck boys are good, man. I heard of them dudes. They're good.
Yeah, they have a pretty cool Y pipe that he puts on his exhaust that makes it really loud and interesting sounding for the crowd. That's not something I've ever heard in Pennsylvania derbies ever. He puts like a Y pipe at the top of his headers and makes it to a single exhaust, and it's something different for the crowd. And when he winds it up, the motor it literally whistles. It's
nice.
pretty crazy.
I can't wait to see that.
Things like that get me pretty excited. Ron McClung did really well there in Metal Mayhem. He got the Skinny Salvage Junked Award. That guy definitely is going in the Hall of Fame of Demolition Derby.
Yeah.
What do you think about
Ronnie
Ron?
McClung?
Yeah.
That's my dude, man. Canada. He always gives out power or little Matchbox cars to all the kids. He's a good dude, man.
He does. He puts in a lot of miles and participates in all these derbies. He always brings his Crown Vic.
Yes. We picked up a Crown Vic off him in Florida.
Nice.
Might see it tomorrow night.
Okay.
No, Ronnie's good, but Jonathan Furr actually won Metal Mayhem.
Yes.
Jonathan Furr from North Carolina, good dude, another one of our friends, and he actually pulled down the win at Metal Mayhem this year.
Well, congratulations to him. That's I know how hard it is to win a Demolition Derby. There's a lot of effort that you have to put into it, that's for certain. Again, shout out to my man Keith Rousey there in Alamosa, Colorado, 30 minutes from New Mexico. His next derby is in Manassa, Colorado. And a shout out to La Familia there in the Dallara family. Their next derby is in Chino, outside of LA there, July 13th. I'm excited for them. They've asked me to spray paint their team cars with the tag La Familia whenever we get to Vegas this year. So I'm pretty excited to have a few spray painted cars out there in Vegas.
Yeah, the Dallara boys, they're cool, man.
They're really good, and they treat us well. Let me go over the hardcore show here in Farmington. In the compact class, Vincent Sickles Jr., Mark Metz, Jesse Bates, and the Hellraiser is just a second.
Dude, are they smoking weed out there?
Of course.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, Get This Money crew just
Get
showed
This
up.
Money crew is in the house. This is some real hood shit right here. I love it.
Cash on the hood.
Cash on the hood.
The Hellraiser, they're Farmington. Yeah, when those guys are going to get their turn here to talk in a minute. They're going to tell us about what we got coming up for Get This Money this season. And Ty, the guy in the white shirt, he just come back from Atlanta last weekend and filmed a music video for a local famous Pittsburgh rapper, Pac-Man Shoke. All right,
I'm not aware of Pac-Man Shoke.
He's new on the scene, but he has enough of a deal too.
I knew who Jimmy Wapo was though.
We listened to him today while we were moving trash. We're like,
I'll tell you a funny story. Wiz Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
So we were doing a hip hop show. Me and my man Phil Isley back in 07, right? And we're at Deja Vu. And we brought in Bone Crusher, big rapper from Atlanta. And we were producing a band called Artistry, and Crave was a big band back then. And the boys come up to me and said, Todd, this is Wiz. He's going to be big someday. He wants to sing a song. He comes up to me. He says, I said, my man, what's up? He says, I'm Wiz Khalifa. I said, you want to sing a song? He said, can I? I said, how many songs you got? He said, I got 3. I said, man, you go right up next after Kelly Mays. She's another rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you go up after, and you sing all 3 of your songs. About 6 months later, Sony signed him. Now look at Wiz Khalifa. I should have signed him right there. True story.
He did. He came up real strong through the Pittsburgh
Yeah.
scene, you know.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was a real young man, 15 years old.
Yeah.
You know, when he was getting
Yeah.
good and started. Him and Kelly Mays.
Met his mom, and I could tell you right now, like when we use his songs in our video, we have permission from him to use Wiz Khalifa's music in any of the videos that we used to do. We used to do videos back in the day, and we have permission to use Wiz's music because he's Pittsburgh. He takes care of Pittsburgh.
He does.
Yeah.
Him and Charlie Batch.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, go
shit.
ahead.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear that. That's
Yeah.
I have a Wiz story, but we'll save that for after we had a few more
Oh, no
drinks.
doubt.
The hardcore show. So Frankie Guy texted this to me. So any other promoters want us to read these things off, texting me really helps. If not, we'll go to your Facebook page like Todd just did and write these things down. So, I just dropped it. My bad. All right, where was I? Here we go. Thanks, Frankie, for sending this there at Hardcore. Youth Compact class, first place, Marissa Yeager, second place, Arissa Fauner, third place, Trevor Ray, and of course, crowd choice, Casey Lake. That's a car I painted, so I'm hoping that's what crowd choice means. Youth Compact class. Oh, that we just read that. So full size. This is our boy Chris Furster, got first place. We're pretty excited for him, right?
He brought the donkey stomp.
Is that a donkey
He
stomp?
brought the donkey stomp to Farmington.
Did he?
Chris Furster, that's my man. Yeah.
And I saw that he was at Mad Mike straightening the frame, getting that thing ready.
Oh, yeah.
The Hellraiser in second place goes to Sean Bungard. Shout out to Sean. He knows what's up with Florida. Randy Graham got third place. So that's what happened there in Farmington. Do you know where the next hardcore show is happening?
I believe next week. I believe it's at well, Farmington was the first one, and then I believe Washington is the next one. They got a hardcore tour. I'll look it up real quick for you.
Well, while
Should
you're
have had our homework done, but this is our first time. We don't know what the fuck we're doing here. We're just
I mean,
having fun.
I feel like we did plenty of homework. I was texting Derby promoters and drivers at 8 a.m. They were probably these guys are in.
I should apologize for dropping the F-bomb because we do have some young fans out there.
OKD. So, Todd, tell me about the compact show that Iron City Promotions is promoting. Where's that at?
Butler County, Ohio. It's in September. Nick King has put it all together for us, and it's a team show paying $12,000 to win for compacts. Now,
That's incredible.
I've never been in a compact in my life, but they bring it to me or they bring it to Steve, and they say this will do well, and so far it's taken off pretty good. It's taken off pretty good, and I don't know if it's the most for a compact show ever paid out, but I think it is, and it should be a really good show. So we're gonna have some good filler classes too, maybe some grudge matches, similar to what we do in Florida, but it should be a really good show.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, they can hear us. We are reading your comments, so please go ahead and live chat us. If you got a question for Big Wayne, go ahead and shoot that up. We can read it right here. Salute to Gerardo putting this together for us. Without him, all the way from Mexico, making this happen for us. I don't know if we could make this happen. There's a lot of stuff happening over here that blows my mind. We started putting all the wires together for this thing 2 days ago, so we're pretty excited about that. That's for certain. So, when was that show again for the compact? I missed it. It was September?
Yeah, September the 8th.
September the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Is that show sold out yet? Do you know anything about it?
No, it's at the Butler County Fairground. It's just basically show up, buy a ticket, and come watch a hell of a show.
Nice.
Nick King is the one that's head inspector that's driving the car, and it should be a good one. It should be a good one for the compact folks, you know.
Right. Well, that's what maybe we can try to dispel here for Demolition Derby. You can't just show up and be Todd Siopa. You know what I mean? You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You have to start and so maybe we can help out to the casual person who's never even heard of a demolition derby.
Right.
Demolition derby is where a bunch of cars enter into an arena, a single driver per car, last car running in the competition and making a qualifying hit, which means these cars are out to destroy one another, and the last car running is the winner of demolition derby.
Right.
For those of you who don't know, there's some seasoned veterans who already know exactly what demolition derby is, but we have some new fans tonight, and what they do is we take the windows out, we move the gas tank for safety, we put in some safety bars, and these type of things keep the driver safe and make the show exciting for the people in the grandstand. So many of you probably have seen this at your local fair or heard about it, or maybe saw some before Monster Jam or something. Some cities have demolition derbies before that. But if you have questions about that, we encourage people to want to participate. And in a way, compact class is something that's kind of easy. The cars are only like $200, or you already have a car. And if you're not trying to modify it completely, you can go out there within a few $100s and have a good time. You're probably not going to win, no offense, but because you're going to go against some other people who are building their cars.
Right.
But that's how it starts. That's how the addiction starts. You get your first car, you get out there, your adrenaline's pumping, you drive out into the stadium, you see your friends and family. They've all wrote their name on the car, and this is something we want to encourage, and welcome to look up or follow Syopa Racing on the Facebook, and they have a good and easy to access demolition derby things if you're a fan, and you do a really good job with your Facebook page, Todd. You engage with all your fans. You seem to be on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, I always get messages or private messages. Anybody asking for help, we help them. Give them tips.
And that's what it is.
But we're more or less builders of the welded limited weld or pro weld. The cars with all the cradles and the built rear ends and stuff like that. Very seldom you'll see us in a stock car. But sometimes we go back to our roots, and it's a lot of fun being in a car that actually, crunches when it gets hit. Right. It's you feel a lot better the next day than in the tanks, especially a welded up Crown Vic or a wagon or a Cadillac. I mean, it's like you said, it's the adrenaline. It's the adrenaline, and winning is not. It's just gravy if you win, It's going out having fun. You know what they want to see. They want to see the hits. They want to see the track shots. They want to see the hits. They want to see the rollovers, So I always believe in giving people the most pleasurable derby experience that they'll see when we show up. So, that's how I look at, for our perspective. And as you can see, when we're on a track together, whether it's brother, cousin, nephew, we don't hold back. We don't hold back. It's
a good show.
We don't shut off. We go and we destroy each other to give you the show. So
we love that.
Yeah,
we love that.
Yeah, Wayne knows. He's been coming for 25 years with us.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to some people watching. Jamie Zonizer. You're absolutely right. Bone stock is the way to get your feet wet in demolition derby.
Right.
Project Zero. Thank you very much for participating in our live chat. We appreciate all your comments, and I agree. Bone stock is the way to go. You don't need a garage to do demolition derby. You can right here in Pittsburgh. I built a demolition derby car right there on Penn Avenue in the middle of that traffic for 10 to 12 years, and the neighborhood, of course, thought I was crazy. Who is this guy? Why is he smashing a car on the street? Why is it spray painted? I've lost 3 cars out there. I've had my cars totaled just by crazy drivers on Penn Avenue.
Really?
Before I even got them out to the track.
Wow.
Because what happens is once they total my car, the insurance company comes and collects it from the person who ran into my car.
Yeah.
Back in the day, before the city of Pittsburgh put in these parking meters, I was allowed to just park my junk out there for 6-8 months at a time.
Yeah.
then so I'd be building a derby car, and I'd always
Can't do that anymore, huh?
no,
They put a bike lane over here yet?
not on Penn Avenue because it's the it's the hospital highway,
Uh-huh.
and so the ambulances use Penn Avenue here behind
Gotcha.
us.
Gotcha.
So, and that's what you're seeing behind us here, people. We're on Penn Avenue. We're in Richard Walter Esquire's lawyer's office. This dude is intense for your lawyering needs. If you need an intense lawyer,
Can we
this
call
guy's
Can we
got
call
you.
him Dick Walters?
Dick Walters?
Yeah, where is Dick? Text Dick. Tell him to come over here.
He's out preparing himself at the tea bar, drinking some kratom. He's probably chugging it
There's wait a second. There's a tea bar, like
tea, like black tea.
really.
Yeah, it's called Bantha. It's named after the Star Wars. It's right
Okay.
here behind us.
I got you.
And they're known for showing the international soccer matches in their
So
place.
if anybody doesn't know where we're at, we're in the Garfield section,
we're in the
section
Penn Avenue Arts
of
District.
Pittsburgh, which is up and coming. So
Right,
I'm telling you right now, buy property in Garfield because Lawrenceville is already sold out, which is over the hill. We have a tattoo parlor. We have a bike shop next to us. Good pizza shop. We had pizza earlier, but we're about 3 blocks up from Pittsburgh Children's Hospital. This neighborhood. We did the Aldi's over here. There's an Aldi's over here. We did it.
That's right.
One of our sponsors, Franjo. We did the Aldi's, but this is you're not going to be able to park your derby cars on the street here no more.
Not anymore. Once they sold my parking spot for my trailer and my derby car, I kind of knew it was time for me to sell my building, and I moved up the hill.
Yeah.
I got a giant space. I'm building a new space for demolition derby cars as fine art here in the city of Pittsburgh. So we're going to be building like a derby car museum where we show cars and have book signings and stuff with my man.
So let's talk to my brother Wayne here. Wayne. So Wayne and I have been together since 1967. And how we had met was Wayne's mom had him in a stroller, and I think I was 3 because I think I'm a year older than you, Wayne.
Yeah.
And I went up and I bit him. Where'd I bite you at, Wayne?
Bit me right on my finger.
I bit him on his finger, and Wayne has been part of our family ever since. Right, Wayne?
Yeah.
I mean, Wayne's my dude. He's he's part of the family, and he's actually a bigger star than any of us. He has his own shirt line.
He certainly is.
I've
seen him
people know.
Sign unmentionables.
Oh yeah, he's actually signed breasts at derbies when girls didn't have shirts or anything for them to sign. So he took the Sharpie and he's a rock star.
He is a rock
what
star.
can I say?
Right?
Big Wayne. So Wayne, I know who's your favorite derby driver?
Really, I don't have that.
No.
No.
Well, I'm not going to say it's either me or my brother or Mark or Joey or Corletto. I think Corletto's your favorite.
Definitely Corletto.
No.
Definitely Corletto.
Definitely.
No.
No?
No, Corletto's not my favorite.
No?
The way you text him all day long.
No.
Nah.
Listen, I know who your favorite is. Steve's your favorite, and it's cool. It's Steve's your favorite, but that's okay. Steve's my favorite. Not really, but Mark's my favorite.
Like, I'll be in a neutral corner with the family.
Wayne Switzerland. He stays neutral.
I stay neutral.
So, but
I
yeah,
stay neutral.
Oh, Jamie. We got a message from Jamie here. Yes, please come and see us when you stop in Pittsburgh for the Pirates game. And definitely Stoneboro is definitely where my old stomping grounds is. And derbying was a way of life. That's how I grew up in Stoneboro. We had plastic model cars that we'd buy from Farrell's Brow Shop, and we'd melt them up, that Bill Elliott car, and turn them into demolition derby cars, and we'd mash them into each other as kids.
Yeah.
Demolition derby, you could hear it from your bedroom windows at the Great Stoneboro Fair, and with my grandfather towing the trucks. And I don't know, I'm very lucky to grow up in the Great Stoneboro Fair where people do derby.
Well, our dad used to do it. My dad and my brother's dad and Wayne's dad. What we used to do was we'd go to the Westmoreland County Fair and New Alexandria, and before we had a pickup truck and a chain. And one of my jobs was to be in the car hitting the brake as we got pulled all the way. I'm talking, this is crazy shit.
You rode in the car?
No,
with
I
a
was in the
chain?
car with the chain hitting the brake every time we stopped. That was how we got to the Derby back in the day. I'm talking the late 70s,
Yeah,
76
with a tow chain.
with a chain. And then we graduated. We got a tow bar, and then we had a tow dolly, and then
Bring the car home.
well, sometimes we left it unless
right,
but
right,
we had a couple of lights that we plugged in and flashed, but that's how we got to Westmoreland Fair and New Alex back in the day. And then we finally got a tow truck. It was a old Ford tow truck, and then look at how the sport has come today with flatbeds and trailers, and
Yeah, those flatbeds are like portable frame machines.
yes,
anymore
yes. So,
with your,
but we started from the bottom, and that's how we were kids, and we just would go, and this crazy addictive sport that our father had gotten us into, which he's going to be 80 in December, and he wants to get in a car so bad, and I almost put him in it, but not last week because number one, I had to qualify for the championship, but I'm so glad I didn't put him in it because it was a brutal race. But he says he could still do it, so
Yeah.
maybe someday we'll.
Maybe a stock
But Wayne's
compact.
the one that always says, "Nah, it ain't gonna happen."
No. Wayne, are they ever going to get you in a car?
No.
No?
Okay.
How about a tractor? You
Not
seem
even
like a
a
tractor.
tractor.
You seem like
No.
a tractor
Not
fella.
even a tractor.
Wayne's a crew chief.
I'm the crew chief. Like strip the cars. That's it.
Yeah? Well, they're lucky to have you. Stripping of cars is a pain in the butt. That's for certain.
No, not to me.
No? You find
No.
some enjoyment in ripping the cars?
yeah, he
You find
likes
a lot of stuff in the seats?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find anything interesting bound in those seats?
Yeah, lots of money sometimes.
Yeah? Jackpot.
Yeah, like sometimes $1 or 10.
Yeah, some joints.
Or
No, some from the 70s.
Nah.
They had that grass back then.
Nah.
They'd leave in the back seat.
Nah, but Wayne's pumped to go on the road. He likes going to Florida, Vegas. He's going to Vegas.
We're
and,
going to do signings together in Vegas.
Yeah,
And,
this will be my first time going to Vegas.
yeah.
I got the book. We're going to be signing the book. You're going to be signing some Syopa Racing shirts. And
I just want to meet Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav was there.
Yes, I definitely want to meet him.
So Evan Brown wants to know where you all get the rules. I run up in Morris, New York. I think he's talking to Project Zero. Will you guys be making an appearance at Bash for Cash 2020?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
Yes, Bash
Yes.
for Cash, you're back?
No. Yes.
You're back.
Are we going to Bash for Cash? Yeah,
Yes.
we're going.
Yeah,
We're
2020?
going. Yeah. Why
We're
not?
back. We're back.
We took a year off, and I know Steve and Mark, and yeah, we're all going to go to Bash for Cash again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you run a pre-run at Bash for Cash, or does it have to be
no?
new cars?
Well, yeah, you can, but not really too bad of a pre-run,
Right.
But we are definitely going back.
What's happening with Florida 2020?
Florida is the registration opens up September the 1st for all returning drivers, which will sell out within minutes.
That'll be my fourth year.
Yeah,
Year four.
it's really going to be a good one. We have a new venue. It's about an hour and a half or 2 hours from Sarasota, hour and a half from Sarasota, but it is indoor arena with a lid on top, and we already did a test run on the track, and we don't have to worry about the surface this year. The track ain't going to beat any of the drivers, but it should be a real good one. It's going to be a really great weekend. It's the same weekend as the Super Bowl, which will be in Miami this year. Hopefully the Steelers will be in it, but
Yeah, that'd be great.
who knows? Or maybe even the Cleveland Browns, I'd like to see Pittsburgh and San Francisco in the Super Bowl would be great, but who knows? And these guys are getting what are you guys drinking?
It's soda pop I got for my Father's Day.
That's awesome. You guys are badass. There's Ty and Jack, Cash Money Boys is here.
Get
I
this
see
money.
you.
Come on up here.
Get this money.
Come hang out behind us here.
So
for a
Jay,
while.
listen, Wayne and I got another engagement.
Yeah.
We're going to Kennywood to ride the new Steeler roller coaster tonight.
Yes.
You're riding it. We got a special ticket. Me and Wayne, we get to ride it
Really?
before anybody else does.
Congratulations.
Because Wayne is the king of Pittsburgh, so we're going over to Kennywood and we're going to ride this roller coaster, and then we'll catch you back on the way back through here. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
All
So,
right.
I'll see you in 2 more weeks. So you think the fans want to see it in 2 more weeks?
Yeah, 2 more weeks we'll be here, and we're gonna have a special guest here. We have a musical guest here.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay.
All right, stay with us here. We're gonna get the get this money, guys.
Cuckoo. You hear me?
Woo-hoo. Yep. So, Ty,
What's going on?
how'd this money stuff get started? I don't know. I'm practicing with him, just dialogue.
My dialogue sucks.